Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go here in Baltimore. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Ready? Go.
Back to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
60,000. Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, they need 5. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
This fielded at the 2. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Real quick.
Trying to get the running game going. His first carry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Tag! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They bring the tight end in motion.
Ready?
Now, faking the give. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Brenton Simpson. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1.
Ready, ready.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Throwing now on third and long. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Second down. Jackson. Out to his right. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
At the Ravens' 44-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Forced to his right, taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 6. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're gonna stop him for no gain.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Let's go now. 7.
On third down, here's McCaffrey. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
And the Panthers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Panther first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Mike Reed working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and let's see which team can establish a lead.
And he will score! Tararoa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. They'll line it up to kick the extra point.
The kicker on for the point after.
His kick is good. And the Panthers are out to a 10-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Real quick.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 10-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
DC.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
180! That's hot! All right,
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Look wide, getting this one complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Ready, set!
McMillan comes in motion.
Go!
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
I had that defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. They get 21 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. When you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Brings up second and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
This is 3rd and 6.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it's going to be 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. A first down throw for Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this.
DC, ready?
They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. First and 10. On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Defenses always have to make a decision, Mike. How do they want to defend the zone read? Some teams want the quarterback to keep the ball. They want the ability to tackle the quarterback. Other teams, they want it to be a give read, and that's what we saw here. They were ready for it, and they take the running back down for a loss.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Quick run, taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get this out to the left flat. It is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Jackson rolling right. That is hard. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Ravens.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
From the 6. 18, pioneer. Deputy.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. On the run to the right. And he's into a slot to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Ready?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
On the draw, here comes McCaffrey. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Get it! Ready?
They run once more with McCaffrey. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be from 42 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now Lamar going to hang on to it, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Jackson looking to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Y'all got to call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. You made more power.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out not able to pick up a single first down, not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Ready, break! Let's go now.
They bring a tight end in motion left.
Ready.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he finds the space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hold it ready from the 21. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Start.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Panther first down. They'll send a tight end in motion.
19, Tiger. Ready, right?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's taken down just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Ready, go!
Now, faking the give, escaping to his left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he'll dive forward at the end in an effort to pick up an extra yard or 2.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Give them 14 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll motion the slot man right. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Ready, ready.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make. Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Going to return this from the 10. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Drive will start on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16 and very quickly a first down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running backs, and they're able to pick up the first down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd and 1. Jackson now. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground, and he will have the Ravens first down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up the first down.
And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
On third down, Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score. Ravens 21, Panthers 16.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Get it!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Panther first down.
Let's go now.
That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Tenerella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play. One after the catch. I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And he stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he gets out of bounds as well. What a play! Big yardage. They've stopped the clock. They are on the edge of field goal range now. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it. But when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
first down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. These two in rhythm, 12 more yards and a first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
180. But it's hot.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
It's hot. It's hot. 180. It's hot.
They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup, but we do have a penalty marker on the field. Forward. They'll run here. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Here's 1st and 10.
180. Come on. 180. Nice shot.
They'll run. Finding space at the 15. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. Clock stops with 1 minute and 6 to go in this one. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over 1 minute to play in this one. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
It is 3rd and goal. He'll take the snap and go down to a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico.